I make dumb decisions like everyone else. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, that went way too high. Story time. I kind of messed up yesterday. It was funny, scary, exciting, and definitely humbling. So I wanted to share this experience because I'm still learning and I make dumb decisions like everyone else, and this might have been the dumbest one yet. So yesterday I went out to film a video, but it didn't go as planned. Nothing was working, I couldn't speak clearly, and I was struggling with the camera. Eventually the sun went down and I decided it was enough for the day, and I went for a quick ride to cool off, but even that didn't go smoothly. The road was under maintenance and I was like, seriously, I can't have anything going my way today. But I still tried to stay positive, and I was like, let's make a cool picture of the bike at least so I can post it on Instagram. Something to make the day feel worth it. It was right here, it was red light, I'm just chilling here, looking over there, trying to find a spot to make a picture. Out of nowhere a Mercedes pulls up, he rolls down his windows, and I was like, what? And the dude complimented my bike. I'm like, thanks. But I also found it a little bit weird because I was on a single lane road going forward or straight, and he was in a right turn lane, but not really, he was more in my lane. And I was like thinking maybe he wants to talk about motorcycles and that's why I got so close, but I was wrong. He reveals his true motive and he hits me with the, you wanna race, bro? And of course I said yes. I didn't really need to think about it. I've actually been wanting to practice my 0 to 100 and I just really haven't taken the time for it, which should have probably been a sign that this probably wasn't the best moment, but that was not what I was thinking. The light turns green, I'm looking at him like, whenever you're ready, and I see him adjusting some settings, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I started getting nervous and I saw the letters EQS and I was like, that's probably the electric model, and I knew I was cooked. Like, those things have insane acceleration, but I was still gonna try my best. Ready, I give a little bit of gas, set, I'm leaning over and go, and I completely messed up the clutch technique. You need to release the clutch in a controlled manner, especially if you're high in the revs, which I was trying to launch the bike. So what did I do? I just dumped the clutch instantly and boom, the front wheel goes up like a good 50 centimeter off the ground, and my brains did not react at all. Like, no rear brake, no panic. It just happened so quickly and I was like, there's no way this is happening. So I quickly closed the throttle and bounced back down, and obviously I didn't win the race, and to be honest I didn't really start properly. So I see him looking back out of his window and he was like, bro, can't ride for shit. And he's kind of right, yeah. So I see him absolutely send it, and I was riding like maybe 40 and 80, just dying laughing. It was so dumb, and honestly maybe my dumbest thing I've ever done on a motorcycle. And I'm just thankful this bike has traction control because I'm 100% sure that's what brought me down the most. Also, I don't have full coverage, so crashing this bike would sting quite a bit, and that's why I would recommend to go for full coverage in your first year of riding. It depends on the price though. For me it's like double my current insurance, so instead of 100 euros a month I'd be paying 200 euros a month, and that would add up to 1200 euros in a year. Quick maths, I know, but that's money you could use for repairs if it happens, or if it doesn't, you keep it in your own pockets, unless you completely total the bike doing a wheelie. In that case you'd wish you'd have full coverage again. Anyways, this video is just a reminder to not let your ego take over. Don't try to prove something, and definitely don't just try to show off, especially if you've just started riding, or like me, just bought a new bike and you still need to get used to it. I have been riding for 3.5 years on a 125cc, and yes, I firmly believe those bikes are real motorcycles because they teach you maintenance and the basics of riding, but they don't prepare you for the speed aspect of riding, and that's where I got a little bit too confident. Motorcycles are super fun and they're seriously fast. I wasn't kidding when I said the MT-07 is too fast to be a beginner bike. I still stand by that video. Sure, you can start on this thing and a lot of people do, but I've been warned yesterday and I'm warning you right now. A mistake is very easy to make, and on a motorcycle in general it's just not that forgiving, and when it happens really quickly. Let me make the point even clearer and give you another example. When I started taking motorcycle lessons, I was the only one on an A1 bike, and that's a motorcycle that's restricted to 125cc. Everyone else had big 650cc bikes, and I didn't want to feel like I was holding the group back. So what did I do? I revved the crap out of this 125cc, and I was trying to keep up because I didn't want to be a hindrance. I should have just ridden my own ride, and it was only my third time on the road actually, and within 5 minutes from the location I just completely misjudged a corner and I hit the curb pretty hard. My instructor was absolutely stunned, and after he processed what happened he still gave me an earful. Same lesson, don't let your ego mess you up. And the thing is, it's not always obvious. Like, I wasn't trying to show off. I don't even see myself as someone who rides to look cool or prove something. It's not like I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna flex right now. I knew I was gonna lose, but I still did. And that's the dangerous part. It's not always a conscious decision. And by the way, if you're wondering how it felt to do a wheelie, I got a crazy adrenaline rush, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty sick. This is my second wheelie ever, but this one was a complete accident, and that makes it a little scary, to be honest. The first one happened when I was messing around with my friend, and I had watched a wheelie tutorial the night before, and somehow I got it off the ground on purpose. We went absolutely crazy. But the one from yesterday, that one caught me off guard, and now I'm actually thinking maybe I should learn how to wheelie properly, not just to show off, but just so I know what to do when it happens. And it probably also improves the control over your bike, but maybe I'm just looking for an excuse to learn wheelies. Alright, let's mess around a little bit and see if I still have it. Alright, traction control off. Let's see if I still have it. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, that went way too f***ing high! Oh, and I did not cover the rear brake, buddy. Oh shit! That was f***ing crazy. Oh, first gear is way too aggressive. Let me turn this back on, bro. No, we're not doing that. Alright, let's go again. Oh yeah, that's good enough. Oh shit. Well, I hope I got my thumbnail right there, because that was f***ing insane. I'm not doing that again. Oh yeah, now the traction control is kicking in, huh? Well, I think I should call it a day right there, actually. Alright, I'll turn it off one more time. But we're gonna do it in second gear this time. Holy shit! Holy shit! Bro, what the fuck? Oh, it comes off the ground so easily. Holy fuck, man, I need to do a wheelie course. Anyways, thank you for watching. Ride safe, don't be like me, and I hope I catch you in the next one. And if you're curious about what I said about the MT-07, check out my other video, Is the Yamaha MT-07 a beginner bike? And with that being said, I'll see you guys later. By the way, the quick shifter came today, so we're gonna install that somewhere next week, maybe the week after, I'm not sure, but I'm very excited for that one. So subscribe if you haven't.